Good morning, everyone. Today, I want to discuss about six most popular, most common problems with Google Ads everyone faces, especially the newbies, consumers, or who do not know much about internet, or they are not as much as professionals as other professional marketers are, or those people who are running their own business online and they do not know much about the Google Ads. I just wanted to discuss based on my personal opinion. First of all, we know. Different sources, may even Alexa says that Google is the most visited search engine in the world, most visited website in the world, most famous search engine in the world, and YouTube is the second most visited website in the world. Along, it's the most visited video based search engine in the world, and it is also being owned by Google. And even the ads being run on YouTube are from Google Ads. So the basic problem which people make is they do not create separate campaigns for display as well as for search. It is a huge and common big mistake, not creating separate separate campaign for display and for search network. What happens is when you create a combined campaign. First of all, we need to know that the CTR, the conversion ratio, is little bit down on display as compared to search network, because search network is a very highly quality targeted traffic. But on the other hand, the cost on display network is also lower, the CPC cost as compared to search network. But when you create a combined campaign, you do not know the results, how is your display campaign is performing and how your search campaign is performing. So the first thing is, and the second thing is, it is also impacting your quality score, because the CTR is low at display and the CTR is high at search, and when it's combined and mixed, you do not know the exact picture, which eventually causes your CTR quality score to go down, which eventually forces you to pay more for each click. So it is a huge mistake which people are doing. The second biggest mistake is not using the right keyword match type. Uh, they do not know the difference between the keyword match type. I have a separate video in which I have explained on different keyword match types and their impacts, such as broad match modifier, phrase match, exact match, negative match, and what are the uses. So using the right one actually helps you in getting more targeted traffic and fulfilling the user expectation, because when you are targeting, generally you do not know the intent of the user, and if you want to know the intent of the user and want to target the user in the right way, like the one who is really interested in your product, then you need to focus on your keyword match type and only target that person which is particularly interested in your website or the product or service you are selling. And then another thing is, the another huge mistake people make is they do not use the negative keyword match type. Negative keyword match type is a huge thing, because we, for certain things such as free word, trial, error, or something like that, which do not eventually turn the visitor into a customer, are being added on a negative keyword match type. So that in case, if let's say I'm searching for a buy web hosting, but if a person is searching buy web hosting for free, and if your ad is still showing, it means that the customer do not want to buy because he's looking for a free ride. So if your ad is showing, so it means it's a huge blunder, and we need to add the word free in negative keyword matchup. So whenever if a word free is added along with our targeted query, our ad must not be shown, because the user is not ready to buy and he's looking for a free ride. So it is very important to have a negative keyword match type. And another thing is lack of people do not focus, people do not work much on their copywriting, and lack of ad extension. Lack of ad extension is also very important thing, because when you have a very good ad extension attached being with the website, such as your site link, phone number, address, reviews, everything is being added with your website, it gives a professional image to the visitor, which eventually turns into the customer. And also the people do not focus much on their ad copy, which is again a blunder by the user, that they are not working on the thing through which they are going to impact the visitor. So you need to work a lot on this thing. And another thing is quality score. I have a separate video on the impact and benefit of quality score. It is very important thing to have, so you need to focus on quality score and maintaining it very well. The impact of a quality score can be huge, and it can reduce or increase your cost by a lot, by even hundreds of margins. You can use a multiplier to see the impact. So focus on that and try to improve your quality score. And the last thing is people do not value the power of tracking. I cannot emphasize a lot on this, because this thing needs a lot of emphasis. I mean, how I can explain emphasize on this thing? Tracking is the huge thing. If you cannot do it right, you are doing it wrong, and you are wasting your money. So you need to track your campaign right. Even any marketing strategy, leave Google Ads, any marketing strategy success solely relies on how do you track your campaign. If you are not tracking well, you do not know what is working where and when, you are actually eventually losing your, not only your marketing budget, but you are also wasting your marketing efforts, because you are not going to any position or any direction. Why? Because you do not know what is working for you. So tracking is very important. Now people say Google Analytics is a very good way to track the people. I say Google Analytics is just the first step of the stair. There are a lot of things, a lot of tracking software available to improve your tracking. Yeah, Google Analytics is a good start. And but if you are not tracking well with your conversions, with your traffic, with your user behavior, user expectation on your website, you are actually losing your business. But not only business, also you are going to get a huge kind of a disadvantage. Why? Because this is something your competitors are doing, and this is how they got successful. So you need to look on your tracking and find out what is working for you and what is not working for you, so you can eventually stop sending money, or stop spending money, or stop sending traffic to those pages which are not working, or not running well, those pages, services, and instead focus on those things which are working well for you. Focus on those targeted areas, focus on those targeted cities, focus on those targeted timings, destinations, place, keywords where things are working for you. So you need to analyze it, very important. You need to analyze it very well. So with this, I wanted to end up my vlog on this, and do give me your feedback on how it is, if you like it or not. And I try to discuss very common issues of Google Ads which people face in running their online campaign. I hope you liked my video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.